All right, I'm back doing some more videos on function notation. So in this case, our g of x instead of f of x is equal to x minus 3 over 8. So the first thing we're asked to do is to replace the x value with 11. And so we're just going to replace it and then just write the equation that we have here. So x minus 3 over 8. And since our x value is 11, we're just going to replace this x here with the 11 itself. And so we're going to end up with g of 11 is equal to 11 minus 3 divided by 8. And so when we do 11 minus 3, we have 8 on the top there. And then we have 8 in the bottom. And so g of 11 would be equal to 8 divided by 8, which is 1. So g of 11 is equal to 1 for this particular problem. Now on the flip side, we're asked to find out what the x value is when given the information that g of x is equal to a negative 5. So that just means my answer is equal to negative 5. And so we are going to use the equation again right here, but we're just going to pop in negative 5 where the g of x is and replace that. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to solve to get x by itself. So the first thing I want to do here is normally I add or subtract when I'm trying to get rid of variables, things that are around their variable in a normal situation. But in this case, because we have a division here, we need to get rid of that dividing of 8 first. So the opposite of dividing by 8 is to multiply by 8. So we're going to do that first. If we do that on that side, we're also going to have to divide by 8 here on this side. 8 times negative 5 is negative 40. And then over here, these two 8s are going to cancel each other out. 8 divided by 8 is just 1. So then that just leaves me with what's left here in the numerator, x minus 3. Now in order for me to get the x by itself, I want to get that minus 3 out. So I'm going to add 3 on both sides. It's the opposite operation. And that will take that 3 and make it go away. And then what we have left is the negative 40 plus the 3, which is just a negative 37. And so this, we like that. And this would be my finalized answer for this particular problem. And then my last one here is what happens when our x value is a negative 61. So we're just going to do the same equation right here. So again, x minus 3 over 8. And we're going to repeat the same process that I had over here. We're going to do the same thing here, but with a different number. So we are going to place that negative 61 in where x is. And then we're going to subtract 3 and divide by 8. So the first thing I'm going to have here is our negative 61 minus 3, which is negative 64. And then we're going to divide that number by 8. And when I do that, I end up with a negative 8. So g of negative 61 is equal to a negative 8. And if you'd like more questions like this, you can find them on my YouTube channel, You Want Algebra. Check them out under the function notation section.